Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy the Tarot Reader and I am doing a reading for Gemini for October, November, December. So let's start with your reading, Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. And let's see what's going on for October for Gemini. October, Gemini, what's going on with you? The Ten of Pentacles doing really well, Gemini. Whoopsie. Ooh. Oops. Oh. The Lovers came out. Justice came out. Okay, that is the past. So there's a lot of money here. You're in a beautiful relationship, one that is balanced and fair. And your life is balanced. It's a really good time for you. This year, at least in the last few months, maybe the last year, your life has been balanced. You have money. There has been a lot of money. There is a relationship here. You could also be in a relationship with a Libra, or a Libra is interested in you. So this is the present reading. I'm just going to get into all the cards here. A lot of work coming up for you. You know, there's going to be some questions regarding the direction you are going in October, towards the end of the year into next year. So there is some decisions. There's some things that you're contemplating. Trying to remain hopeful about it. Doing a lot of talking, doing a lot of research. You're not quite feeling on top of things at the present moment. Into the middle of October, you're not quite feeling on top of things, but you know, you have a lot of faith and you have a lot of drive. So you're gonna keep going for your goals. Sometimes you get tired and anxious, but you can't give up hope. And there's a lot of faith, as I said, and you're not feeling in control of some things. But again, with the Son of Swords and the Emperor and a star in reverse, you know, if I were to read these cards like that, it would mean that you have a lot of hope and you are in control. You are the boss in whatever it is you're doing. And you know what you're doing, but the thing is you're still questioning what you're doing, or if this is the right decision. And this is in the middle of October. There's a karmic decision to be made, and it's one that's going to affect your future. And this is October again, that it's going to feel right. If it feels challenging and difficult, but you know in your heart of hearts that it's the right decision, then you're making the right decision. Do not make the easy decision. If the answers come to you way too quickly, that's not the right decision. You have to really dig deeper. It's going to require a lot of work because the Nine of Swords is here. Now, okay, so these cards were reversed. Does it require a lot of work or not? It is going to require a lot of work. For you to have faith and let it come to you, but you do also have to go seek it. So if you have a lot of questions about something, go ask a lot of questions. If someone turns you down, that's not the person to ask. I mean, that's obvious. Or it may you know, it may take you a while to get that person to give you the answers, but you need to keep going no matter what. You have a lot of questions here. What you are doing, stay on path. Because you started out this reading for October with a lot of hope and abundance, but there is a decision that you are making, and you're coming into October with a lot of hope. So let's see what's going on in November for you. What's going on with Gemini in November? November. Right, keep going. Do not, this is not the time for you to be spending too much time helping other people. You are going to need to spend more time in doing what you need for yourself in November. There are two people here that are really important to you. That is a love card. November, you probably are going to want to spend time in your relationship quietly and not socializing too much. There are two people here that's going to be very important to you. Both of them are air signs, but both of them are very, very helpful, and they care a lot for you. With the Seven of Pentacles and the the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, there is a young man in your life who's going to challenge you in a good way. So this is probably the person you need to talk to. The Six of Pentacles is the Queen of Swords. That's also another air sign who's older and very intelligent and astute. They will probably be giving you money in November, or you will be getting some kind of promotion with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. With the Four of Swords in November, you're going to take some time with your Ace of Cups. The person you're with, you could spend Thanksgiving quietly with work and in your relationship, but your love life is blossoming in November, because October is a lot of work, but November comes around and you're going to feel a lot of love in November, probably because you may take some time off at the end of the month because of holidays. But there are two people very instrumental here, and you are in a beautiful soulmate relationship. You're going to really truly feel that in November. So let's see what's going on for you in December, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini in December? Gemini. The Queen of Swords reversed. Quiet time December for you. Queen of Swords came up in November too. Quiet time. People are quiet in December. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's reversed. As well as the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, people are quiet. Those reversals to me just tell me that things are quiet in December. There's not a lot of activity. People are not doing too much. It's quiet. And it's peaceful. That's how I'm reading those cards. Four of Pentacles. Your queen is not going to be spending too much for the holidays. You are also going to be frugal. This is a quiet time of respite and retreat in December. So you will further retreat into what 2024 is going to look like. The world is here. So you'll be looking at the past year, the past few years. You'll do a lot of reflecting in December. Seeing who the people are in your life. See who you are surrounded by. and look at the road ahead of you. And you're going to do that with your eyes wide open, you know, really breaking it down consciously. What is the road ahead of you, and what your past looks like, the recent past, like the past year. The past year. There's a lot of people involved in your past year here. November, also a lot of people involved. But you're still going to take time away to yourself starting in November and into December, because you need that time to think about what you want to do moving forward. In October, you're already looking at your choices, because you're going to be making some big choices. December, you're not ready to make them yet. You're still trying to figure out what they are, or you're feeling out what the universe is telling you because you're not quite sure. But everyone's quiet in your life in December, so it's peaceful. You'll be saving in December. You won't be spending any money. No one's going to be spending any money in December. There's nothing extravagant for November, December. There's no extravagant holidays here. This is a quiet, reflective time for you, Gemini. Okay, if you like my reading and this resonates with you, hit the like button and I will see you at my next reading. I know that was a short reading, wasn't it, Gemini? But you know what? Since it was so short, I'm going to pull out a few more cards for you in terms of what is the guidance for you. What is the guidance for you in October? The guidance is status, which is the Jupiter in Taurus, and extremism. So assertion, Sun in Aries. The guidance in October is making sure you're making the right decision for you and that you can follow through. You're not making a decision to look good. Whatever decision you make, you really have to go all in. In October, you will feel some intense emotions. You'll feel the status card here. There's some sense of power and control here that is like you're gaining recognition. You're really thinking about your accomplishments. You're thinking about what you've done so far and what your life has looked like and what, again, you want your life to look like moving forward. But the decisions you want to make are because they are decisions that you can follow through on. And also, they are very strong decisions for your future. And they will make your future look bright. Do not make any decisions that swing too far left or too far right, or any decisions based on emotions. Because your emotions will lead you astray in October. And so let's see what the universal guidance is in November. See, Gemini is typically a balanced sign, balanced in a different way than Libra is. Gemini is an intellectual sign that's able to look at all their options and make very clear. For some of you Geminis, some Geminis are very indecisive, like Libra. But some Geminis are very decisive and they know what they need to do. November has you in seductor mode. Lots of fortune. I did say lots of fortune and control. So those cards, again, if, with your relationship, I do see you spending more time in your relationship and really thinking about how to build your life, build your future, and build your career, whatever it is you want to build. And you're building it with your partner, but the two of you together is making some big decisions in November that's going to impact your future and going to also impact 2024. So these are big decisions, and I would suggest that you do it privately with your partner or with someone that you trust, a mentor or a very successful mentor. They're going to be there for you, because there's some people that showed up in your reading for November. So look to them for any answers and to bounce off some ideas regarding your future. December is ostentation. Stay away from ostentation. Risk. Don't take any risk. I mean, the risk that you would take is probably this loss. Okay. That's not very good. So yeah, I think December's a good time, like that we had talked about, of staying in respite and retreat and really thinking about moving forward, so that you are, the loss card is here. So if you're thinking of taking a risk, yeah, it's going to require some losses, and they may be big losses, because it's the ostentation card. Again, we're looking at making sure you're making the right decisions, not because it's not an impulsive decision. It's a really well thought out decision. And don't make a decision based on how much risk is involved. Rather, make a decision because it's very solid and grounded. Okay, Gemini, if this reading resonated with you, hit the like button and come back to my channel. You do have Pisces, Aries, and Taurus here. So those are probably important signs in your life. Okay, bye, Gemini.